Good morning, myself Santosh Yadav and I welcome to all of you in physics lecture of class 12 in LPM premises. Today we'll do numericals of YDSC. So there are some formulas regarding to YDSC and you can see the formula and just try the numericals. So first of all, this is the screen and these are the sources S1, S2, this is central maximum, and Y is the position of maximas and minimas from central maximum, and capital D is the distance between two slits and screen, and small d is the distance between two slits. This is the setup of YDSC. So you have to remember the formulas regarding this YDSC setup. So first case, when small d is much lesser than capital D, this is the first assumption in YDSC. So you should remember that path difference between two waves equal to d sine theta. This is the most important formula for path difference between two waves when small d is much smaller than capital D. This is the first assumption. And the delta is equal to path difference. D sin theta is the d is the distance between two slits and theta is the phase angle. So second formula, when d is much lesser than capital D and d is much lesser than capital D and lambda is much lesser than small d, then path difference between two waves will be dy by d. Very important formula for assumption. This is the first assumption, and in this there are two assumptions. So this is the most important formula. 90 to 95% questions are asked from this formula. So you have to remember both the formulas, but this one is most important. Delta is the path difference. Y is the position of maximas oblique minimas from central maxima. D is the distance between two slits and capital D is the distance between the screen and slits. Okay. Clear? So very important formula. So note it down. And second thing is fringe width, which is represented by beta, that is d lambda by d. We have already discussed about fringe width, that is distance between two conjugative maximas or minimas is considered as fringe width, which is written as d lambda by small d. So this is another most important formula for fringe width. And for maxima, you should put delta x equal to n lambda, and for minima, you should put delta x equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. So for maxima, you should put delta x equal to n lambda, and for minimas delta x equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. So these are the formulas for YDSC and you have to remember that in tips. Okay. We have already discussed these formulas in previous lectures. So you should remember that formula, very important formula for YDSC. So now we move on numericals. Okay. So first question is YDSC. YDSC is Young's double slit experiment. YDSC setup is immersed in a liquid of refractive index, you can say 4/3. What effect is how affected fringe width of YDSC setup. Write it down. YDSC setup is immersed in a liquid of refractive index 4/3. How affected fringe width of YDSC setup when it is emerging in a liquid of refractive index 4/3? This is the question. As we know, formula for fringe width equal to B equal to D lambda by D. So in YDSC setup, capital D is the distance between screen and slits, and small d is the distance of slits. These quantities are constant. So when they travel from a rarer medium to denser medium or different medium, lambda will be affected. So lambda in denser medium will decrease because in YDSC setup, for air refractive index will be 1 and for water refractive index will be 4/3. Here liquid is water actually. So you can say YDSC setup is initially in air and finally in liquid of refractive index 4/3, which is more than air. So as in more refractive index, if we enter in a more refractive index medium, then speed of the wave and wavelength of the wave will decrease. So you can say lambda will decrease. So as lambda decreases and d constant, so b beta proportional lambda. So beta is also decreased. It means the pattern of fringe width, the pattern of fringes will decrease in manner, you can say. So fringe width of the fringes when setup is immersed in water will decrease and width will decrease. So this is the answer for this question. So I hope you all are understand what I am saying. So this is the question and answer is fringe width of the fringe pattern will decrease. So this will be another question. Question number 2. In YDC setup, it is given capital D equal to 1 meter, small d equal to 1 millimeter, and lambda is half millimeter. Find y for first maximum. Basically, first secondary maximum is necessary. From central maximum. These are the parameters given, that is distance between screen and slits is 1 meter and distance between two slits is 1 millimeter and wavelength of the wave is half millimeter. So you have to find y, position of first secondary maxima with respect to central maxima. So I hope you all are able to understand in the question what the question says. So listen, there are two assumptions. One assumption is small d much smaller than capital D, and small d much smaller than capital D, and small d is lambda is less than small d. In this case, there are two assumptions. Small d much lesser than capital D. Yes, it is correct. Small d 1 millimeter, capital D 1 meter. So small d much smaller than capital D. But lambda is not much smaller than small d. Lambda is comparable to small d here. So only one condition is here. So for this condition, part difference between two waves is d sin theta. If we take one assumption only, that is d is smaller than capital D, then part difference between two waves is d sin theta. We have earlier discussed in previous lecture. So this condition is fulfilled. So d sin theta, okay. So first we will get sin theta here. Delta x equal to for secondary maxima. So for first secondary maxima, delta x equal to n lambda d sin theta. For first secondary maxima, you should put n equal to 1. N equal to 1. So n equal to 1, lambda is given half, d is given 1 sin theta. Means theta equal to 30 degree. And we know that this is theta, so this is y, and this is capital D. So tan theta equal to y by d. Tan theta equal to y by d. So we will find out y here. So as theta is given, theta is find out by sin theta. So we can also find here tan theta. Theta is 30 degree here. So tan 30 equal to y upon capital D 1 millimeter. So tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So y equal to 1 by root 3. It means this is the position of first secondary maxima from central maxima. Y equal to 1 by root 3. This is the answer. This was the question where we have to find y for first secondary maximum. So first of all, we get there is one assumption, that is small d much lesser than capital D. Then path difference between two will be delta is equal to d sin theta. So first of all, we should find sin theta here. When we get theta here, then we will also find tan theta, and as tan theta equal to y by d, where y is the position of any maximas or minimas, we have to find first secondary maxima. So in case of maxima, this is the general condition for maxima, part difference will be n lambda. For first secondary maxima, put n equal to 1 here, then we will find the answer y equal to 1 by root 3. That is, first secondary maxima will come after 1 by root 3 millimeter from central maxima. So next question. Okay, I hope you all are able to understand the question properly, and hope enjoy it. So we'll move on. Next question. Similar question. In YDSC, it is given that d equal to 1 millimeter, 1 meter, small d equal to 1 millimeter, and lambda equal to 1 by 4 millimeter. Okay. Find y for second minimum. So first of all, you should remember that for one assumption, that is small d much lesser than capital D, you should take the formula delta is equal to d sin theta. But lambda is comparable to d, so this formula is valid for this data. Okay. If lambda is much smaller than small d, then you can say delta x will be dy by d. You can apply this formula then. This formula is valid for small d much smaller than capital D, as well as lambda is much smaller than small d. But in this data, only one assumption is valid, that is small d is much smaller than capital D, but lambda is not smaller than small d. So this formula will be valid for these data. So for minima, general equation for minima, delta is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. We have already discussed d sin theta. So for second minima, for first minima you should put n equal to 0. For second minima you should put n equal to 1. N equal to 1 for second minima. N equal to 0, we will get first minima. N equal to 1, we will get second minima. So this is the question. We have to find y for second minima. So we should put n equal to 1 here. So 2 into 1 plus 1 lambda by 2 equal to d sin theta. So 3 by 2 lambda equal to 1 by 4 and d equal to 1 sin theta. So sin theta equal to 3 by 8. So as we know, this is theta, this is y, this is d. So tan theta will be y upon d. So find tan theta first. This is 3, this is 3, this is 8, this is 8, then this will be 8 square minus 3 square under root, that is 64 minus 9. So 64 minus 9 means 55. So root 55 here. So tan theta equal to perpendicular upon base, that is root 55 equal to y upon d. So y equal to 3 by root 55 because d equal to 1 here. So this is the position for second minimum. First we should find sin theta and corresponding theta, then we will find tan theta and tan theta equal to y upon d. So put the value of given data, so you can find y for second minimum. Okay, so write it down. So this is all about numericals today. So we'll do more numericals in next lectures. So I think you enjoy much here, and thank you.